and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about the ArriveCan application. So what is the ArriveCan application? This is an application created by the Government of Canada, which is required starting November 21st to all travelers entering Canada. That will serve as a reference for them with whoever are entering Canada. This will include quarantine plans, the flight information of the people entering Canada, as well as where those people will be staying in Canada. So basically, this will help them trace whoever are entering Canada, and of course for contact tracing for COVID-19. As you know, for the past few weeks, the Government of Canada has opened to different people to enter to Canada. So these are the immediate family members, extended family members, and some students who are enrolled in designated learning institutions that have approved COVID readiness plan. So who is required to download and enter their information through this application? So first of all, if you are traveling to Canada, starting November 21st, having or submitting your information through the app is mandatory. But if you are just transiting within Canada, then you don't have to download the application. So if you have family members, immediate or extended family members that are coming to Canada starting November 21st, please don't forget to remind them to download the application and submit their information 48 hours, at least 48 hours before their flight. They are required to submit their information before boarding their flight and arriving in Canada. So what are the things that the traveler needs to provide in the ArriveCan app? So first of all, they will be required to provide details about their flight. So their flight number, what is their port of entry, their date of arrival, and what are their purpose of traveling here in Canada. So you need to specify if you are an immediate family member or extended family member coming here for a family reunification, if you are coming here to study, or if you're coming here to work. You are required to put in your quarantine plan in the application. For me, it makes it so much easier because before, there's actually no guideline of what a quarantine plan is. But with this new application, you will have a guide already, or you will be able to input your quarantine plan in the application. So what should be in your quarantine plan? So you need to make sure that you have a place to stay for 14 days, either mandatory quarantine or mandatory isolation. You also need to provide details if you are living with other family members, if you're living with roommates, or if you're living in a hotel or whatever. And then the app will also ask you how you will get your groceries while you're in the isolation or quarantine. So those details need to be provided in the quarantine plan right in the application. If you're traveling as a group or as a family, you could also enter information for other people traveling within your family or within your group. You can enter up to a maximum of 8 people within that application, and one person will be the primary traveler. This is only valid if, let's say, all of you are going into the same place or same isolation place. But if, let's say, you're a family or you're a group and you're staying into different places after arriving in Canada, then you have to fill in the form, or you have to install the app separately. You will also be required to answer a COVID-19 self-assessment questions within the application. Again, if you are a primary traveler with, let's say, a family, you can answer the self-assessment questions for all members traveling within your party. Once you finish filling out the information in the quarantine plan, you will be given a receipt right in the application. And once you get the receipt, and once you arrive in Canada, you will be providing this receipt to the Canada Border Services Agency officer that will be interviewing you or welcoming you once you arrive in Canada. This makes it so much easier so that you don't have to write anything once you arrive. So what are the repercussions if you don't do or if you don't submit your information via the ArriveCan app before arriving in Canada? So first of all, there will be further delays during your arrival in Canada because of further health assessments that will happen once you arrive. Second, there are also enforcement warnings that can be given to you, either verbal or you might be required to pay up to $1,000. Once you arrive in Canada, you will still use the ArriveCan app for two purposes. First of all, you need to use the ArriveCan app to confirm that you have arrived at your place of isolation. You should do the confirmation within 48 hours of arriving in Canada. Second, you will also use the ArriveCan app to complete your daily self-assessment questions until the duration of your quarantine period. If you don't use the ArriveCan app to enter your information prior to arriving in Canada, then you can't use the app to do your daily self-quarantine assessments. So what you need to do is you need to call a number to be able to report your daily assessments, which could be a huge inconvenience for travelers, especially if you are arriving with family, because you have to do the self-assessment for each of the member of the family. So the ArriveCan app is available to download on the App Store for iOS devices or in the Google Play Store for Android devices. Also, as I mentioned earlier, you can use the website in the link in the description below for the website version of the ArriveCan app. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to see more immigration related videos, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again soon.